Poker2Nite is brought to you by UB.net. Hello and welcome back to Poker2Nite. Scott Huff, and here with me as always is Joe Sebok. We're happy to be joined in studio by a guy who's got close to $5 million in lifetime tournament winnings and more than just a little bit of history with Sebok and myself, Gavin Smith. What's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping in.
My pleasure.
We love Burbank.
I'm so glad that we bolted everything down before you got here, before the hurricane arrived.
I love the LA area.
Well, we're glad to have you here. And, you know, we're rounding out the year with you. We're bringing in 2010 with old G. Smith. So how would you rate 2009 as a poker year for Gavin Smith?
Awful.
We'll be more descriptive.
Atrocious. Terrible. The worst ever. It's my very first ever losing year in tournament poker.
What was it about 2009 that you feel like you were so off?
I didn't really have my head screwed on right, and I really don't think I gave an honest effort either. I don't think I ever tried to win this year, really, to be honest with you.
Well, maybe for a better 2010 then.
Oh, it's gonna be great 2010.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start just running and going hard, and 2010 is gonna be a big year. Take me in any pools you guys are in.
You mentioned personal things not going great for you in 2009. How much on a tournament-to-tournament basis, though, does that really affect your play as a poker player? I mean, does having your head screwed on straight really in your regular life translate over to poker for you?
Yeah, absolutely. If you're not sort of settled in your personal life, then you're done. You can't, if I'm sitting there looking at my phone, wondering if I'm getting a text message from somebody all the time instead of paying attention to the game, I can't win. I mean, right. You can't win. I mean, we're playing against the best players in the world all the time, and if you think that I can go in there and give like a 60% effort and beat the best players in the world, heck, I might not be able to beat them if I give 100% effort.
Sure.
I sure can't do it with 60.
Well, let's get into some of the other stuff off the felt. We called you a legendary prop bettor at the top of the show. You guys have some history. I don't even know why I'm involved in this right now.
This.
We have one of your tattoos. You have two now, but your
two.
old ink on your back.
We should talk
is
about the
Joe
first
Sebok's.
tattoo, the more important.
Actually, my old ink is my mother's name is Joan Smith.
No, don't lie. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Don't
come on our show and lie.
It's my Joan Smith tattoo. I got my mother's initials tattooed
What's
on my back.
the real story of the JS tattoo that is on your back?
We did a show a while back called Prop Bets. Quite frankly, it was my show, and I brought him along for the ride.
How did you do on that show?
I didn't do that well.
Yeah.
I didn't do that well.
Did you ever win?
Maybe. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So at the LAPC, I don't know, a few years ago, we had a last longer bet. And the loser was supposed to get the other man's initials tattooed on his butt. And then I lost. So I went in expecting to have to do this, which was not going to be nice for me or the tattoo artist.
You had a good friend who would allow you to play with the parameters of the bet.
The tattoo guy, I said, actually, the butt is a really, really sore place to get a tattoo. And I, quite frankly, am a bit of a wimp. And so my good friend, Sebok, allowed me to have it on my shoulder, which was not supposed to be as sore, which makes me befuddled because I have no idea how it could be more sore than what it was. It hurt like hell.
It was fun to watch you get it.
Yeah, I cried. I think I had actual tears.
Well, Gavin, you're also well known for charity stuff. We've been discussing a lot of charity events that have been, coming along toward the end of the year. Anything going on with you in the charity stuff?
I've got something going on right now that Joe sent me. That a guy got a hold of me through our radio show.
Right.
Who's got injured in Iraq and is trying to play poker and wanted some lessons. And I typically don't teach. He offered to pay for it and everything. I typically don't teach, but I was kind of moved a little bit by his email. So we're making plans to get together, and I'm going to see if I can't help him a little bit with his game.
Gavin, it's always great to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming by.
My pleasure.
All right, Gavin Smith. Just as Gavin is a man who's very active in charities, a few weeks ago, just before the start of the $15K buy-in at Bellagio, Poker2Nite's Lacey Jones was at a much smaller game down the street at the Hard Rock. But just because the buy-in was smaller doesn't mean it was any less important. Entertainment luminaries Jennifer Tilly and Mekhi Phifer joined dozens of poker notables like Scotty Wynn, Phil Locke, and Antonio Esfandiari at the One Step Closer charity poker tournament benefiting research for a cerebral palsy cure. Besides the poker play, the event also featured a silent auction offering some unique sports memorabilia. In only its second year, the first-class event is mainly the result of organizer Jacob Zalewski's dedication, hard work, and perseverance. Jennifer Tilly also emceed the event for her friend Jacob.
He's an amazing kid. When he was born, they gave him a lesson. I think it was less than 3% chance of living. He's really somebody who beat the odds, and he loves poker. He's always so optimistic, and I think he's just like an amazing person. He has great spirit, and he's a good poker player too. He's cashed in some events.
Actor Mekhi Phifer made his way to Las Vegas right after work so as not to miss the event.
Well, I was shooting until 3 in the morning in LA, but I was dedicated to the charity and the event, and Jacob is a friend of mine, so I'm here now, and it's a great event, great people, having a good time.
I'm here for Jacob. It's a great cause, and he's a buddy of mine, so I'm here to support and help my friend.
Jacob, without him, I would never be here. He's a good kid, you know. I want to come in and support him, you know. And I'm glad how he's turned out. His turnout is unbelievable, you know. I'm very happy for him.
The Simpsons co-creator and last year's champ Sam Simon had no designs on being a repeat winner.
I've announced my table that I'm going to be playing loose. Listen, if I get any suited ace, if I get any pair, if I get 2 suited connectors, I'm going to shove because it's all for charity, and then you get to watch the cards.
Turns out the early morning drive didn't hurt Mackay as he took the tournament's top spot, but everybody touched by Jacob's indomitable spirit and gratefulness came out a winner.
This year has been just over the top. I'm very humbled and very amazed, very honored to be a part of it. And I really hope that people and media see this and see that cerebral palsy is a real thing and try to make a difference, go steps. And even if I'm not the one facilitating it, people with deep pockets will go in and really start to do the research and start making a difference.
Hopefully, with the support of the poker community, tournaments like this will help bring researchers one step closer to a cure. Still to come on Poker Tonight, In the Tank with Justin Bonomo, and Dana Workman deep sixes a few in the weekly misdeal. Poker Tonight, back after this.
How would you like a free seat, all your travel expenses paid, and the chance to hang out with me at the 2010 World Series of Poker main event? It's the Poker2Nite Pro Challenge, and it's totally free. UB.net is giving away 2 packages every week. If you win, you will also be coached by me or Annie Duke. But honestly, why wouldn't you want me, Phil Hellmuth? To be eligible, just head over to UB.net and sign up using the bonus code Poker2Nite. The Poker2Nite Pro Challenge, brought to you by UB.net.